So hi guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of my Colourpop haul, which consists of the Smoke Show palette, which is on my eyes right now, and the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. So in part 2 we are going to be trying out the new Tinted Moisturizer. And I've actually been looking really forward to using this because I'm not the biggest fan of full coverage foundation. All I really want is like something to cover my redness, and I don't want like to look overly done. I have never been a huge fan of full coverage foundation. So for this, I think we're gonna use a brush, a foundation brush, okay. So we're gonna be using my Jeffree Star foundation brush because I don't think the sponge will work very well with a tinted moisturizer because it will take most of the color out of it because it is a sponge and it will soak it. I think it will soak it up too much. So I'm just going to pour a couple of pumps onto my foundation brush. And sorry, I forgot to tell you, I have the shade, what was it? Light 5in. Light 5in is the shade that I have. And it might be a little too dark, but I did read that these will work for, like, one shade will work for multiple people because it like soaks into your skin. So we're gonna give this a go. Here we go. I'm going to put a couple of more pumps in to do the other half of my face. So the good thing about a tinted moisturizer is that you can use your fingers to apply this. You don't need to use a makeup brush. But you know, this is the way that most of us like to do it because we don't want to get our hands all gross with foundation fingers. I typically do use a sponge though because I like the way that it makes my skin look. But this is actually sinking in really well. It just kind of looks like my skin but a little bit better. I like the way it looks. It did even me out a little bit, but I think that whoops, is that my hair? Okay, so let's see if this is a little bit more buildable because I do want to take out a little bit more of the red around my face. So let's give this one more or two more pumps onto the brush. And then I'm just going to take this and just kind of put it in a little bit more on. Hopefully this doesn't make it look bad. I know I can use concealer to kind of take away some of the redness. Okay, so let me turn down my lights a little bit so you guys can see it on my skin. It does look pretty nice, actually. It's very dewy. Maybe that's a little too dark. There we go. So for my concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. And this is in the shade Fair Beige, I think. And I think this is a little dark for me right now. Well, no, I think it's okay. I'm not going to use a whole lot because I'm trying to keep the look very natural today. I just want to use a little bit in my under eye area. And I'm going to use my Jeffree Star little foundation brush. Now I'm going to set my face with my Jeffree Star powder, and the reason I'm going to do this is because I got a feeling that if I do set this, that this Tinted Moisturizer will last a little bit longer on my face today. Jeffree Star's powder works so well with my skin. It looks beautiful on my skin. It face tunes me. As soon as I put it on, like everything just kind of blurs. I love this powder. It's my favorite powder. There's something about it that just works really well for my skin. So now for my bronzer, I'm going to use the Hoola Benefits. And what shade is this? It's like the medium shade. Alright, so for my blush, I do want to use my shortcake in my Colourpop shortcake because this is a Colourpop video. And this is what this looks like. I'm just going to take a pretty light hand with it because it is very pigmented. Alright, so now for my glow, I'm going to be using the Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut, which happens to be one of my favorite Ofra highlighters. Let's see, just gonna take a fluffy brush. Okay, so now that the foundation is on, I finished my skin, I did my lipstick. Now let's go ahead and set this because we do want this to last all day. And I'm just using Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Ooh. I always like to fan myself after. In case you guys didn't catch part one of this two-part series, the reason I'm wearing black lipstick and black eyeshadow is because I did the Smoke Show palette on part one of this video. So if you guys haven't seen that video yet, please go check it out. Okay guys, so now that I've had this on for about 30 minutes, I will kind of bring you in so you can see my skin. It actually looks pretty it actually looks pretty good. I like how it looks so far. It's not clinging to anything or making anything like my lines or anything look exaggerated, which is one of the things I hate about some full coverage foundations. So I think I will continue to keep this on my face for today, and I will check in about 9 o'clock, I would say, because that would be about 8 hours, and see how well this has lasted throughout the day. I am going out today. I'm going Pokemoning with my new husband. We're Pokemon nerds. Today is the drop of the new Halloween event, so we are gonna go catch the Halloween Pokemon. So I will see you guys around 9 o'clock to check in and see how this foundation, or not foundation, but Tinted Moisturizer lasted throughout the day. Okay guys, well, it's about 7 o'clock now, so this makeup has been on my face for about 7 hours. The only place that I could see where it kind of faded is around my nose and on my chin, but that is because I've been blowing my nose. I haven't been feeling very well, so like I've been blowing my nose because of that. And then I ate, so I kind of wiped this area, but everywhere else, like my forehead, my cheeks and everything, the makeup still looks really good. This doesn't say that it's long lasting, but I mean, to me, it looks like it lasts at least a full day of makeup, which is really nice. And so far, so good, guys. I will check back in with you when I go to take this off and go to bed. But so 7 hours in, we are still looking pretty good, actually. Okay, guys, well, it's about 10:30 at night. I've had this makeup on for about 10 and a half, 11 hours, and I think it actually looks pretty dang good for being a tinted moisturizer, and it has been on my face for 10 and a half hours. I think the key is to powder this, and it stays just as good as your foundation does, honestly. The only place it rubbed off was around my nose because, you know, I was blowing my nose and then I was eating, so it rubbed off here. But that's to be expected because I rubbed that area, you know. But, you guys, so far, so good. I really, really like the Pretty Fresh Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer. I think I'm going to continue to use this and form a better opinion, but it's definitely got my thumbs up for first impressions. It's actually my new favorite foundation, even though it's not a foundation. I'm going to continue to use this on a daily basis because this is the kind of coverage that I really like. I don't like full coverage, and I think that it covered everything I wanted covered, and my skin still looks like my skin. Okay, guys, well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified of all of my future videos. And I want to thank everyone for watching, and have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.